Was it the holidays?
No, it wasn't that.
Well, then why you decide to come in tonight?
I'm trying to fix my mind.
Alan Loeb wrote a screenplay that is just ridiculous. You know, the idea, the overarching idea of collateral beauty just touched us all. You know, it's the first people that David Frankel, the director, went to. Everybody was saying yes. It was just, it's one of those times where we all got it. We wanted to be a part of delivering this, beautiful story to the screen.
Howard is a brilliant man, and he's not just a boss, he's a friend. He lost his child, and now he doesn't care if he loses everything else.
Howard, at the beginning of the movie, is a guy who has life figured out. He understands everything there is to know about life. He considers himself a sage and a teacher, and he's a marketing guru, and he has life figured out. Great guy, he's loving, he can give advice, he's helpful to all of his friends and family. He knows how to win. And then when he loses his daughter, his complete comprehension of how things work in this world is uprooted and overturned. And in this process, he's trying to just come back to some understanding and some meaning and some why to continue, some reason to go on. And he finds it as he rails against the universe, and he writes the letters to love, time, and death. And then the unexpected happens, and they actually respond.
This might be the strangest thing I have ever come across. He writes letters.
Who are they to?
Howard doesn't write letters to people. He writes to things. Time, love, death.
Kids write letters to Santa Claus. It doesn't mean they're crazy.
No, this is therapeutic.
This cast, when I look at the picture of all of us together, I'm like, yeah, we should be making a superhero movie. That's what it looks like. It's like this straight up superhero cast. We didn't have many scenes with everyone together, but for me, I had scenes with everyone. So to be able to work with this level of actor, and day after day, scene after scene, I've gone to heaven with this one.
I'm having conversations. Death came first. She met me in the dog park.
Charmed, I'm sure.
So death is a her.
Turns out Death is an elderly white woman.
Helen, I love that she chose blue as the color of death. She was saying, she didn't want to wear black, and red had the wrong connotations. In her research, she discovered blue, and it's such a beautiful choice because she's not playing death as dark. That the idea that death is a part of life. It's the speaking to the impermanence of all things, and when she shows up, it feels good.
I'm Time. You wrote me because you need me.
Howard?
Ask her. Go ahead. Ask her if she can see me.
Jacob is fantastic. I remember we in the scene, and it was he and I, and it was really early, and he's in a scene, and I'm playing this brooding space. He's really, hey, Will, it was a pleasure, blah 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 blah. And I say, hey man, don't be respecting me in this scene. It's like, I need you to stand up. You're pissed. I cursed you out. I wrote you a letter, and I cursed you out. Like, you're pissed. You. If it goes down, you might fight me. Don't you respect me at all in this scene? He's okay. yes sir, yes sir, yes sir. You know, so it was fun, like sort of helping him to you know, get comfortable to take that space, and you know, debating the ideas around time.
I'm love, and I'm the fabric of life.
It was so much fun to sit around and ponder all of these ideas, because at the end of the day, nobody really has an answer. You know? So sitting with Kira as we were working the scenes and being able to talk about, like, what really is love, you know, and sort of developing the point and counterpoint with Howard and with love, you know, the idea that that's really all there is. If you dedicate your life to anything other than love, you're not going to be happy. If you dedicate your life to money, if you dedicate your life to winning, you know, if you dedicate your life to hiding, you know, if you dedicate your life to anything other than love, you're going to be miserable. And that was sort of the journey that Kira's character was trying to deliver Howard to a comprehension of. You can hate it, it can suck, it can be painful, but you have two choices, death or love.
Something's starting to happen to you.
Howard, I don't know what to do to bring you back.
What if love, death, and time are trying to help you?
You need to talk to them, Howard. Challenge them. Just engage.
It's Christmas in New York. And when you see Christmas in New York, it's historically synonymous with magic. It's a time of hope. It's a time of love for some. It's a time of sadness, and sometimes as you go into that Christmas celebration, there are people who were there last year that aren't going to be there this year. So there's always been the beauty, the bittersweet of the holiday season. I think New York captures that really beautifully, and David worked really hard to make sure that energy was in the film, and that was sort of the counterbalance. That beauty was the counterbalance to the pain and the reality of what the situations, not just for Howard, but really all of the characters were struggling with.
Just be sure to notice the collateral beauty. It's the profound connection to everything.
If he accepts that, maybe he gets to find his life again.
The very idea of collateral beauty is that no matter how dark and no matter how difficult a time is, there's something beautiful that's happening right there. You just have to look and you just have to see it. You have to cling to the collateral beauty.